Hey guys, welcome. I'm Andrea. Today I like to try this out. I got a sample in one of the purchases I made from Sephora, and it's the, I should tell you what it is. It's the OS concealer, so one size concealer. I think it's Patrick something. Sorry. So I have a sample size card here, and I'm just gonna, I think should be probably a mix between these and these. This is too light, but like in between these. But this, like the light is actually kind of cool tone, and I'm really not cool tone. Oh, wait a minute. No, it does not match what's in there. So let me show you the color that actually is. This is what it says it is. And this is how it looks. Like, definitely looks darker in the product than it does, you know, the color of the actual envelope that comes in. So I'm just gonna use my finger. Usually is the best. This is what the color is like. Let me just swatch it here a bit. It's quite warm. It says that it is light neutral undertones with neutrals. Yeah, I don't think so. It's just, it definitely is not light. You can see my face is quite shiny. I have this Skin 1004 concealer, not concealer. The what do you call, sunscreen on. So it sat on my face for like at least 15 minutes. Hold on. This is serious business. I usually go on top with my concealer as well. Okay, it's kind of like a little too much stuff in there. All right, there we go. Clean finger to the rescue. I have a lot of texture underneath my eye, so I usually need to actually mess with it a bunch so it doesn't really show, because if I just put it in there, it just shows all of my texture. Seems like it's setting pretty quickly, like it's a fast setting concealer. I'm gonna just take a tiny bit. Yeah, it's already set on my fingers big time. I'm gonna take just a tiny bit and just put it right in here, and I'll work with the clean finger, see what it looks like. Not bad. Not bad at all, if I do say so myself. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do it on the other side, but first, can we just take it in? It's really sunny outside, so makes my eyes a little a little uncomfortable to be that close to the window. All right, let's see the other eye. Using your fingers for complexion, I'm gonna use my other finger, really helps, because it kind of warms up the product. It spreads it differently than the brushes. Now there's different, of course, there's different products that work better with fingers, and then also products that are actually working better with the brush or sponge, like one of those beauty blenders type. There's so many like knockoffs right now from like a beauty blender type that you don't really have to spend 20 bucks on a beauty blender that you have to replace like what, every 3 months or so. I think that's maybe another reason why I don't really like sponges. If you use it a lot, you have to replace. It's already set. I think I need a little more coverage on this side compared to that side. I'm taking very little bit at a time, you guys. So I don't want to make too much, because my under eyes have some lines, fine lines and wrinkles, and I just don't want to go with too much suddenly and then overdo it. It's literally just gently grazing the surface with the product, which is not that much to begin with because it's just in a foil. You know how those samples are. It's like barely enough, but because this is a concealer, it's definitely enough to try. But like if you get a foundation, so little, it's very hard to actually have enough to use. But I feel like I'm messing a little too much with my eye. Okay. I don't know, still this one seems like I don't have that much coverage. Should I take a BK Beauty and Angie Hand and Flashy in A506 is the their concealer brush, her concealer brush. It actually oxidized. I'm just looking at my hand. I just put a new swap in here to kind of mess up, and then look at these here. It's oxidized already. Did you see that? It's like so much more like orangey. Ooh. Okay, well, I guess we'll have to see how it's gonna look. I'm gonna go on this side though. Maybe better than what my finger did, but I kind of feel like it's like drawing up here. It already creased up here, you see that? Like big time, like so many creases, oh my goodness. I'm not sure if you can see that, can you see that? Here, just a tiny bit, but I just put it on, so. I'm gonna go around here and kind of smooth out stuff. It's really not much on my brush. I'm gonna smooth out here too. So I definitely do not want those lines. And maybe this brush will actually take some of the heaviness of the concealer. Okay, well, it's definitely covering up a bunch of the redness. I mean, whatever it's touched, look how much that redness is gone. And I know that this is more pronounced as is normally, but it definitely, there is a difference. I mean, look at the nose. Wow, okay. All right, well, it's already set, big time. Let me get a clean finger, this one. Very little transfer. I don't know if you can even tell. It's this finger. Zoe. Zoe Montin and the action. But I'm just gonna leave it as is. And I'm gonna go ahead and do my foundation and then my makeup and all that, and I'll come back and I'll show you, and I'll let you know if I powder or not. I'll let it sit and see if it sets on its own. I'm gonna show you the swatch again, like right up top where it was lighter, where I put another swatch earlier. It's starting to turn as well, but I'll just let it be, and I'll show you when I come back from doing my foundation how it actually looks. Hey guys, it's been about 5 to 7 minutes since I put the concealer on, so let's actually look and see what it did meanwhile. I just took the time to actually put the foundation on, but that's about it. So it's definitely heavy here. It's not, it is settled up here too, like big time on my, like, do you see that line there? That is my permanent one, so yeah, things settle in there. It's, which I'm really not afraid, I'm not mad about that. It's just all the other stuff, the little fine lines, and the fact that it looks heavy. Like, I had to put more to cover, but now that I put more to cover, it definitely looks heavy. So I'm gonna go ahead and set it with Laura Mercier in Translucent. Okay guys, I went ahead and I set my under eyes and the top of my eyes to hopefully have it locked in, and I'm not seeing a lot of coverage really. I mean, it's okay. It's just not like a concealer would actually. It's just like me putting my foundation up there really. That's what it looks like. So anyways, I'm gonna just go ahead and finish my makeup on and finish putting my makeup on, and then I'll come back and I'll show you how it is, and then we'll just take it from there. Hey guys, so I have all of my makeup on, and let's see how it actually, how our under eyes are looking. I could tell that when I started doing my eye makeup, there was like a lot of lines on top again. So I had to wipe again. So even with the setting powder, it still needed some help. So I kind of went ahead and I smoothed it out, but man, it's really creased. And also underneath too, the coverage, especially on this one, but this one too, it seems like it's not much left. So yeah, I didn't really mess with it underneath here. I did more on the line up here with the my eye makeup, kind of wiped a bit, but not down here. I did not mess with it down here, and it's just the coverage is not there. So I don't know what happened, where it went. It soaked in or something, but it's not not much left. Hold. Anyways, as I was saying, the coverage is not much left on that area down here. So I don't know. Well, I'm not gonna do anything with it. I'll just let it be. I'll wear it for the whole day, of course, and then I'll let you know like 3-4 hours in and at the end. But I'm really not seeing it well with it being gone already. So yeah, guys, kind of disappointing because it's been maybe 10 minutes, give or take 15, like for me to do the makeup and talking my daughter and all that. But yeah, not much, and it's not there anymore. I mean, it's not all gone, but where I need it the most, which is here in here, it's gone. Anyways, I'll see you guys later with some updates. Bye. 4 hours in, and this is how we're looking. So my eyeshadow kind of fell, and there's a bunch of glitter particles there, so you're gonna see that. As far as the wear, it hasn't really moved since I put it on, I gotta say, but it definitely decreased in coverage. It's just not, does not look as it did when I first put it. It's even less coverage since I after I put the whole makeup on, which was already showing signs of no coverage or less coverage, I should say. So if you look at it, just you can definitely see my dark circles both ways. They both are pretty much the same. I'm looking in the mirror there. It's just not much coverage left. Even less than like when I do my actual foundation up there. For some reason, it's really showing. Now I know that I have eyeshadow, and I know that it kind of fell down, and that kind of darkens it too, but it darkens it up top and not down here where the bags are actually. So yeah, that's kind of like unfortunate. I don't really like how it wore. That's about it right now. I really am not liking how it's wearing. Yeah, I just do not have luck with with concealers. I don't know what it is. It's not doing a good job. It's pretty much doing the opposite. It ends up looking darker than if I were just to wear my foundation everywhere. So I don't know what's the deal. Now I heard Brianna Stanko talking about this. You know, as you get older, I'm 36. I think I still am 36. Yes, I am. I have to think about, guys. I just don't know exactly, and you'll know if you're my age or around my age. I know a lot of people that are this way. I'm like, okay, what you got to think about. But anyways, yeah. So she was saying that as you get older in age, she is 40 or 39 or 40, something like that. But she was talking about going lighter underneath your eyes actually does the opposite. I've never really been a fan of going too light underneath my eyes. It's either the same color as my foundation that I put on, or like one shade lighter, but not more than that. I've never really been a fan of just lighting it up there and putting a ton of it and all that. So, but yeah, maybe there's something in there. But yeah, I don't like it. I really don't. Let me know if you have it and if you like it, because it's just not doing anything for me. It's actually doing the opposite. Yeah, I mean, there is something in there, but it's not covering. It's just something, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Anyways, guys, I'll see you at the end of the day maybe, and I'll show you how it actually worked. On the other hand, it really wore nice as far as after I set it up, it hasn't moved. We went outside for a walk and it was quite warm. Well, the girls said that it was warm. I was fine. I didn't feel that hot, but you know what? Ever since I actually took on running in the morning, maybe because it gets so hot as you run and so sweaty and all that, I seem like I've passed a barrier, and now my body is acting way differently than what it's been before. So it could have been hot and I just didn't feel it that way, but the girls said it was hot, so they were complaining. We didn't do a long one. It was quite a short one because they just did not want to go. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye. 5 hours in since the last check-in. Long day, yes, but let's look at the baggy eyes. They're really baggy. They're really dark. I hope that it shows in through. Sometimes it doesn't show through as it is in real life, but I've got like no coverage here, no coverage there. I've got glitter on because my eyeshadow obviously didn't hold on as much as I thought it was gonna do. It's the same palette that I've used. It's actually Lovina, the one that I use, and the mattes in there, and also there's a copper tone that's really beautiful and holds up really good. But this one obviously didn't hold that good, and it's kind of glittery too. I took a chance on it and it was fine, but yeah, I don't know if I'll do it again. But anyways, I've got glitter all over the place. But the coverage is gone. There's nothing there. It's sad. I don't like it. There's I can see my texture through like a lot. I have a lot of texture underneath. I have like little, I don't know what to call it. It's not milia. It's a skin thing, and I know I'm not the only one. But anyways, yeah. Needless to say, product didn't really do much for me. I'm curious to see if actually it does anything for you, if you're like liking it, if you have it, or if you've heard of anybody that's liked it, because not for me. Maybe winter time, maybe it'll hold up better, I don't know, because summertime it's just not. I mean, it was gone quickly. It just, yeah. Anyways, guys, this concludes the One Size concealer review and wear test. I'll have to put down below and how many hours actually I've worn it, but yeah, not for me. So until I see you guys next time, you guys take care. Bye.